Hello and welcome to Business Talk, brought to you by the Northern Cincinnati Chamber of Commerce. I'm Britt Scarce with Emory Federal Credit Union. I'm your host. And today, here in studio, we have Bonnie Collins with the Live Like Maya Foundation. Bonnie, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, tell us what inspired you to start the Live Like Maya Foundation?
Well, our daughter Maya, she was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia when she was 7.5, 8 years old. It's a very aggressive form of leukemia. When she was diagnosed, we were told immediately that she would have to go in for a bone marrow transplant. So we ended up checking into Cincinnati Children's. We were there for 8 months. She endured one bone marrow transplant, relapsed a few months later, had a second bone marrow transplant, remained in remission for 4 years, did great, unfortunately relapsed again, and we ended up taking her to St. Jude for a trial transplant protocol. We were at St. Jude for 1.5 years, and unfortunately, because of all the harsh treatments that she had endured through the course of her life, she passed away at the age of 14. So we came back from St. Jude. Of course, we were devastated. Our village, family, friends, just rallied around us and, really urged us to start a nonprofit, to do, something, and we wanted to do something to make such a horrible situation good, right? So we needed to find peace with the whole situation, and the one way we thought we could do that would be to start a nonprofit. So we started the Live Like Maya Foundation in 2019. Our mission is to raise money for valuable pediatric cancer research, and we support lots of families in the area who have children who are battling pediatric cancer. We also provide scholarships to students at Mason High School, where Maya would have gone, students who display exemplary acts of kindness, who do amazing acts of goodwill within the community. We want to support the community. We want to carry Maya's memory and make something good out of it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I would like to think that eventually the donations, all the donations that go toward research and everything, will eventually just totally eradicate this disease.
We hope.
It's touched too many lives and
yes,
and taken too many loved ones.
That's our hope.
Over the years.
My hope, my mission in life is to support some cure, maybe just one. There's so many different forms of leukemia, hundreds of forms of acute myeloid leukemia, which is what Maya had. But if I could fund one cure in my lifetime, I feel like my life would be complete.
Yes, yeah. And the foundation, it provides scholarships, you said?
Yeah, so it provides scholarships. Maya loved to do random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
She, when we were at St. Jude, she would, hide toys throughout the hospital or kindness rocks for the kids to find. She would love to pull over on the side of the road and, buy a meal for a homeless person. And, she just loved to spread goodwill and kindness, and so that's kind of what we want to carry out through our nonprofit as well. We want to, as I said, keep her memory alive, but to also, make the world a better place. And we do have kindness cards that we hand out. We ask people to, buy someone a meal or buy someone a cup of coffee and hand them a kindness card, and they ask, pay it forward. And we hope that the kindness cards would ripple, around the community or whatever, spreading, goodwill. And we've actually received some calls from Australia and China that that they've actually received our kindness cards.
Wow.
Yeah.
World effect that you never really completely understand the ripple effects of kindness.
Yeah. So for us, Maya's death was so tragic and heartbreaking for us, but we feel like if we can make it a good thing, turn something good into something so tragic, it brings our family peace.
Absolutely. So. Now, you and your husband also happen to own a very popular brewery here.
We do. So my husband and he's got some 4 other partners. They own Third Eye Brewing Company in Sharonville, right down the street. We also use the brewery kind of as a vessel for fundraising. We sell, Curing Cancer One Pint at a Time T-shirts there. We have some candles, some Maya candles that we sell there. Also, one of the beers that they brewed, or that our brewers brewed, won a gold in the World Championship competition for milk stouts, and that is our higher purpose milk stout. We actually use that milk stout. Percentage of the proceeds of the sales of that milk stout go to our nonprofit all year long. So that was pretty exciting. And it actually won the gold on Maya's birthday month in September. And September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So we kind of felt like Maya was up there kind of working her, sprinkling her pixie dust and making things happen. And of course our brewers are amazing, and it was all them. They made the amazing brew that won the award, but it was still pretty cool. So
yeah, well, that's fantastic. Cool. The brewery is also helping to support the and do things for the foundation and make a difference that way.
Yeah, we do lots of fundraisers there as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, speaking of fundraisers, I think you have one coming up. Tell us about that and how that works.
So we have our very first Maya Grace Memorial Golf Classic. It's going to be at Glenview, right down the street golf course. That's going to be on September 12th, which would have been Maya's 19th birthday. So again, we're trying to make something sad, positive. And it's our first golf tournament, so we are looking for donations, things that we could use in raffle baskets, auction items. Volunteers would be great. I don't play golf, so I need all the help I can get. But we are very excited. Tickets go on sale probably next week. And you can purchase tickets on our website, livelikemaya.org. Under the events section, we'll have the tickets on sale there.
Fantastic.
And then before that, in August, at 16 Lots Brewery, which is in Mason, we will have our annual family-friendly game night. So it's a really fun night of, we do trivia, we do a little bit of family-friendly bingo, and we have prizes for all the kids. We try to make it so all the kids can win a prize. We have great gift cards for the adults and teenagers. Every year we've sold out. It's been a huge event. So we're excited with COVID kind of hopefully subsiding a little bit that we'll have an even bigger and better event this year. So that's going to be on August 28th, and we'll also have tickets on our website for that.
Very nice. Now, do you need volunteers for that?
Always need volunteers, always need donations, for any kind of auction or raffle items. But yes, volunteers are great. If you'd like to be a volunteer, we always ask to go to our website under the Contact Us. You can fill that out, and we'll add you to our volunteer list.
Fantastic. Absolutely. What a wonderful way to keep your daughter's legacy alive and make a huge difference in the world.
Yeah.
You guys are doing great work.
Thank you.
And it's awesome. I love your brewery, by the way.
Thank you.
I've certainly been there many times.
Thank you.
And we've had a lot of chamber events that have been there. So
yeah, we have good food, good beer.
Food was excellent, yes. And like you said, the beer. So and if people can, by coming there and patronizing the brewery.
Yeah, it helps our nonprofit as well. Yeah. And this year so far we've helped about 20 families. We're almost at about $15,000 in family support for kids. Our goal is to ease the burden. When you have a kid with cancer, it's the most devastating thing ever, and it's terrifying. But to be able to ease their burden in some way, really brings peace to us and makes us very happy. So, yeah.
Well, once again, what a wonderful way to keep your daughter's legacy alive, and you're doing great work.
Well, thank you.
Our guest has been Bonnie Collins with the Live Like Maya Foundation. You've been watching Business Talk. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time.